What is up, awesome people? Shady Wags with Got Your Back Gaming here. World War I was one of the deadliest conflicts in history, with over 17 million deaths and 20 million wounded. Battlefield 1 gives you a pretty good idea of what you can expect right at the beginning of the game. Battlefield 1 is one of those games that can be extremely overwhelming to a new player. There's a lot going on all at the same time, all around you, and at times it is chaotic. In the course of a match, you can be killed in every way imaginable. Shot in the face, blown up by a grenade, shot in the back, stabbed, clubbed, ran over, and my all-time favorite, sniped. I'm going to give you some tips that can minimize those deaths and possibly make your time in Battlefield 1 more enjoyable. One of the keys to survival is to stay with your squad at all times. A squad that is working towards the same goal and communicating is going to greatly increase their chances of survival and success. If you die, call out who killed you and their location, and this will give your squad members the opportunity to neutralize that target and possibly revive you. Even if you don't get the revive, if your members survive the fight, you can then respawn back on them, which gets you back into the battle more quickly and saves you from running all the way back. I know it's not always possible to get a good group that's communicating and working together, so in those cases, my advice is to play Rush. Conquest and Domination are a lot of fun, but there is just so much going on in these match types, and you can be killed from any direction. For that reason and that reason alone, I would recommend for new people to start their Battlefield 1 career playing Rush. Rush is Battlefield's staple match type of attack and defend, with attackers tasked at setting and detonating bombs on 2 telegraph stations before they can then push forward to the next 2 stations, while defenders defend those stations and attempt to disarm any bombs which are set. Due to the way that these objectives are set up, this keeps a majority of the action and the enemies in front of you, not always having to worry about getting shot in the back like all the other match types. Greatly reduces your deaths, and that gives you time to learn the different classes of weapons. Another tip is to mark all targets. Mark everything. You may not get the kill, the target may be way out of your range, but by marking it, that lets everyone on your team know that that person or that vehicle is there. And if they kill or destroy that vehicle, you get points for marking it. Another tip is to zoom out your on-screen map by going into Options, Gameplay, and increasing the distance of the vehicle in on-foot zoom. This is going to give you a much larger viewing area of the map and will help you kind of determine what you're actually heading into before you get there or what is happening around you. I absolutely hate to give this tip, but camping. Camping is one of the easiest ways to increase your kill to death ratio in Battlefield 1. I used to be a huge camper, but not so much anymore, but the gameplay in Battlefield 1 does lend itself to campers and snipers generally having better kill to death ratio games. As you can see here, these guys kept coming into my house and they were uninvited, so I had to show them the door. As far as classes and weapons, that's really going to be what you're most comfortable with using. My best advice for new players is to use the medic class. It's very easy to unlock the medical crate. You throw that down and you're going to be getting extra points for healing continuously. Reviving players is always helpful and a good way to get points, and I actually prefer the self-loading rifles over all the other weapons. The Saber Gotti has a very good balance between range, accuracy, control, and damage. Just make sure to hit the down button on the directional pad to change it from single shot to automatic. Other than that, guys, Battlefield 1 is really just like any other FPS. Learn the maps and the objectives. By learning those maps, you're going to obviously have an advantage over another player who does not know where they're going or what they're doing. I hope you found some of these tips useful. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. If you have any tips, feel free to post those in the comments. And if you have not yet, please hit that subscribe button. Keep an eye out for more Battlefield 1 content coming out here at Got Your Back Gaming. Thanks for watching, and until next time, have a good one.